The greatest advice I have ever given. Each and every one of us deserve to live our everyday lives in freedom. We deserve to have the experience that we deserve. You will get whatever you deserve. Remember that one? Well, we have to follow the energies, and there is only one way. There are certain immutable truths to this universe, and in today's lesson, I'm going to give to all of you the greatest advice that I've ever given. And it's very simple, yet it's very complex. And our everyday life experience is the answer. You know, we can go out, on the interweb. You know about the internet, right? And people talk about things, but you're going to have to ask yourself the question, where is this coming from? Is the information real? Do they practice what they preach? We need to actually have firsthand experience. On your journey, you're going to have to get a little dirty, filthy even. Yeah, we got to get filthy, baby. You're going to have to roll your sleeves up. You're going to have to get out there. You're going to have to gain this firsthand experience, and then and only then will you know the truth. Well, why is that, Uncle Mike? Well, the truth cannot be told. It can only be realized. And every single day that passes, we are realizing more and more truths. And there is only one thing that we can do when the whole world can come up against you. You might be getting this message and you could say, yeah, you know what? I went through a season, because God works with seasons. I went through a season where it was like the whole world was popping up against me. And you're going to see these obstacles. These obstacles are not what you actually think they are at first glance. You're going to have to realize this today, that the obstacle is the way. That rhymes. Look at that. Wow. It's good to see everyone. If you're just joining this live stream, or if you're watching on the replay, could you kindly just give the like button a tap? It really helps others find this message. Today, I will be sharing with all of you the greatest advice that I've ever given. And we need the truth in life in order for us to expand, because the truth is the highest state of consciousness, authenticity. And once we realize the truth for our everyday life experience, then and only then will we truthfully ascend to a higher version of ourselves. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey, and I make it relevant for everyday life people. In 2025, everyday life people are going to grab the bull by the horns, if you will. They're going to take back control. Do you want to take back control of your everyday life? Do you want to be the king? Do you want to be the queen of your life? This is the best advice I have ever given. And as we move forward as a community, as the collective as a whole, we want to approach this year and every year moving forward with this truth. And there are immutable truths to this universe. There are things that, there are certain fads. People want a quick fix. They want this and that. There are certain immutable truths, and I know this through my firsthand experience over the course of my journey. And if you never saw my video on quantum manifestation, you should check it out. There are certain things from our past we don't throw out. They never changed. There are certain things from our past, oh, I see this didn't work. Trial and error and sorting through all the experiences, all the things, what worked for you, what didn't work for you. But there's only one thing today. There's only one thing today that we're going to know, that we're going to realize. It's never going to change. The first thing you need to realize that this is Earth school. What are the lessons that you're learning? It's not going to be a perfect journey, nor maybe, we have in the lens, okay? It is on the channel page, a quantum event. You don't know what the event actually is at first glance. You could say to yourself, oh, this is a terrible thing. Oh my God. But in the future, you're going to realize that maybe this was maybe the greatest thing that has ever happened to you up to this point, up to this particular point. What are the quantum events in your everyday life? This is a game. This is the game of life. Did you ever play the game of life when you were a kid? This is the game of life. And you have to start realizing that this is a puzzle. When you start looking at life like it's a puzzle, it's not really going to be linear. Like your growth is not going to be linear. Those that have been on the channel with me during this journey, you could see the ups and downs, the peaks and valleys. My Nana taught me this when I was a boy. She said, Mikey, there's a time for this and a time for that. And the problem with the world right now, it's a very polarized world. It's just one way or the other way. There's people going in different directions right now. So you're going to have to go within, and there are certain things that you're going to have to approach. You need to start living your everyday life. And you have to realize that not everyone in the world has your best interest in mind. I know you might be an empath. You might have stumbled into spirituality. Yeah, everyone's going to be so much fun. Right? Did you do that? Please let me know in the comments. Did you do that like your Uncle Mike? Right? Sometimes I look at I say, what a schmuck, right? But maybe you guys went through this too, okay? You have to realize that everything is what it is. There's going to be peaks and valleys. There's going to be people that are for you. There's going to be people that are against you. But then you have to realize, this is where people lose themselves. When you realize that God is for you, it don't matter who's against you. That's the filth that's under your feet. You got to realize, hit the like button if that's the truth. If God is for you, who the heck can be against you? No one. No one can. You have to be empowered today. Believe in yourself. Take ownership of your everyday life. On my journey, I had to get to a place. Because when you're doing real, actual things, you're going to see the complainers on your journey, the narcissists, the doubters, the trolls that are trying to get in your head. You cannot allow them to get there. Take ownership of your everyday life. Do it right now. From this moment, right now, all the way through 25 and beyond, take ownership of your everyday life, every last thing. I shut my life down for a year, okay? If you are new to the channel, you could check out the channel page. You could check out my video, My Year with God. And within that year, I went even deeper. There was levels to that wilderness season. I blocked out 150 consecutive days. Do you remember that last year? Remember that? So if you're getting this message and now you're seeing Uncle Mike and the Our Everyday Lives community rise up, well, we got here for a reason, and I'm here to share this with all of you. Peter Weaver, thank you so much. The best is yet to come, and that's what's coming this year. The best is yet to come, right? All your trials, all your tribulations, it's so that we can have the best that there is right now, okay? You have to know thyself. Once I know thyself, once you know thyself, nothing could stop you. Absolutely nothing can stop you. Nothing could stop your mission. Once you know this, you're connected to God. Every day, right, you're going to witness this, right? People are going to witness this, right? The power when a woman is locked and loaded with God. I go directly to the source. I've been sharing this. I go directly to the source. I go directly to the source. There's nothing outside of you. Everything is here. Over the course of our journey, we need assistance, right? And I just did a very powerful video with my sister. Did you check it out? Tremendous, right? And what I'm trying to teach people is you can't put the power outside of you. There is assistance that comes in, okay? And that could come in foods and supplements and people to help you, right? Stretch and whatever it might be on your journey. But ultimately, it comes from the sacred heart. It's never going to change. And there's one thing that you're going to have to do no matter what today. It's the greatest advice I've ever given. It's the greatest advice I've ever given. You will come across pitfalls. You will come across things that you could say to yourself, you know what? I can't even believe. Wow, what's going on? On my journey, there was one thing that I stayed forward with on a daily basis. And I know you might be getting this, you might be an empath, right? And you didn't know the true reality. I've been sharing this since the beginning of the channel and this mission. And in the great words of Nikola Tesla, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. There are people, things, and situations. When you start to see them as frequencies and vibrations, when you stop seeing people and you start understanding spirits, then your life will totally change. You start to see a whole new world. I'm not going to sing too much. Did you see my world famous Facebook reel? It's breaking the internet. I'm not going to sing again. No, I did good in that one, right? No, you start to see a whole new world. When you stop seeing people and you start seeing spirits. When you stop listening to words and you feel the energy behind the words. And Dr. Bruce Lipton taught us that language was designed to hide feelings. You got to go with the words. So you're going to see people clearly that are for you, and they're going to see people that are actually, I thought they were for me, but they were the saboteur. They were the saboteur. You're going to have to evict the saboteurs from your everyday life. And you could simply do this by living in truth on a daily basis, or say to God on a daily basis, show me the truth no matter what the cost. Every time you level up, it doesn't change. I've been through multiple level up events in my life, okay? And right now we're going through another one. So it doesn't faze me anymore, okay? Please click the like button so people hear this. I went through many level up events. And the second you hit that frequency, all of a sudden people, all of a sudden they're going to turn on you immediately. You actually look at it as a good thing. You know you're leveling up. Not everyone goes with you. They stop. That's their free will. Oh, it's too much truth. Like if you're like Uncle Mike and you root, what are you rooting yourself in? On my journey, I root myself in truth and authenticity. People will gaslight you. People will complain. But that's the Christ. That's the truth. When you embody the Christ light, you're like a mirror. And you're shining, so you're going to see this on your journey. You're going to see people, wow, they glow like a glowworm, and they love you, and they put beautiful hearts, thousands of them, in the chat right now. Oh, yes. Beautiful hearts, right? Beautiful people. The beautiful people, da-na-na-na-na. Right? You're going to see that, and you're also going to see the demons. But they just nip at your heels because you just raised your frequency. You're at a higher vantage point. They're nipping at your heel. They can't even get the bottom of your shoe. That's like that little filth that's at the bottom of your shoe because you keep moving up. There was one thing that I did that will never change. And each and every one of you have to know this. And the greatest advice I could ever give is just keep going. Those that have witnessed this play out, and some of you might be new as we are expanding outward, the system could be against me. And the demons of self-doubt that are pumped out there, There will be obstacles, but you're going to realize the obstacle is the way. And I, on my journey, I saw the filth. I seen fake, phony people, things, situations, systems. And I pounded on it like a hammer. I went right after, boom, I went right after the obstacle. A lot of you are seeing this. And that's why this true ascension journey is triggering to people that aren't, right, the content of character. It's not going to change. On my journey, I had to come up against maybe systems that were rigged against me. Try to pull me out of my integrity. Try to pull me out of my free will to live sovereign and free. I'm free. Right? We have to be free again. You could write it in the comments. I'm free. I'm free once again. There were saboteurs that came along the way. I kept going through these saboteurs. You might start a community. I'm here to tell you, must know this. You must know this very, very strongly. If you are in alignment with God, if you're doing the work of God, this is just how it is. Okay, it's how it is. I went through it. I know other people that went through it. They're like a moth to a flame. There's going to be these little parasites, these little things that infiltrate in the beginning your community. And then all of a sudden, right, because you want to be a good leader at first, right? And you want to, make sure these are the people that are part of your community, but there has to be a great sorting. A sorting of the wheat and the tares. I move in the image of God, and each and every one of us move in the image of God. How many people right now know that not everyone, when you go out on the internet, do you know the internet? Yeah. Not everyone has your best interest in mind. And these are the saboteurs that try to put self-doubt, that try to actually lower your vibrational frequency on purpose. You will see this every time you're about to level up. My advice to you is just keep going. Everyone, write it in the comments. Just keep going. And a lot of people have seen how deep, I not only, am I here on YouTube, beautiful Facebook community as well. And the people that I know in my everyday life and my friends in the gyms that I train at, it's amazing. A lot of us experienced this in the past few years. There's only one thing that you could do is keep going no matter what happens. You're going to get to that place because you're going to start to realize I'm a spiritual being. I'm here for, this is my soul. Integrity, once you're pulled out of integrity, you're not going to feel so great. A lot of people have realized this. And at first glance, we don't realize it because we are given the subconscious programs. It could be from the workplace. It could be from the person you're in a relationship with and you didn't see it at first. And now all of a sudden, you're like a gravity tractor. They pulled you off course. We have to do course adjustments in our lives, right? Write it down. Course adjustments in our lives to do better, to be better. On my journey, I have to keep going. I have to keep rising up. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. You have to, and that's the power that you have to have. This is the true ascension journey. Do you want to ascend to a higher version of yourself in 2025 and beyond? You can't lose focus. I don't care. Because once you've reached that place, you know I don't have to know who you are. I can feel your energy, the power of clairsentience. Remember that video? Everything I put forward, I practice what I preach. So write it down. Practice what you preach, son. You're going to see a lot of people out there that don't practice what they preach. I do practice what I preach. So that's why when the trolls, when the saboteurs, they get, Mike's big hammer that comes crashing down. It's so evident, I'm seeing something right now. It's so evident when the people, they will run, they will rush to you to pick you up. And then there's people that will do whatever like an actress. Oh my God. Oh, they will do whatever they can to distract you. These aren't people. These are distractions. Hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth. Hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth. You have to know this right now. You have to know it. The distractions. Hannah, 999. It's over, kid. I love you, Hannah. I lost it, Hannah. Haven't the live streams been going crazy? Become the lotus flower. So no matter how dirty and ugly things and beings around you will be, you'll always stay bright, beautiful, and happy. First step, no judgment. Let it be. Remain positive. I love you, Hannah. Thank you for that. Yes, true. The lotus flowers are blooming. Are the flowers blooming? Are you a beautiful flower? Are you blooming in We are blooming in 2025. Oh my God. My beautiful flowers are here. I see my beautiful flowers. My beautiful butterflies that went through Heinrich metamorphosis. I went through Heinrich metamorphosis. You did as well. And it's not so pretty. You could look a pretty, beautiful butterfly, but to get from that caterpillar to the butterfly, they had to go through a lot of liquefaction feelings on the inside. A lot of you are starting to really get this now. You didn't know the importance of emotions in the past, but now to deal with all these emotions, all these things, it's refining us. It's the Holy Spirit fire. It's blazing, light warriors. But if you just keep going, no matter what, you got to keep going. It's really the only way, because it's not going to be a perfect journey. There's going to be obstacles. Like right now, the chat glitched again. So I have to pull out another device. So please hit the like button if you are live or watching on the replay. I appreciate that very much. Okay? I could see you guys again. It's wild. Is everything glitching? Let me know if everything's glitching. We have to be the best version of ourselves in 2025 and beyond. And the only way that you could do this is if you just keep going. That's the only thing you could do. Okay? There it is. Okay? Just keep going. And everyone's writing it. Thousands of people are flooding the comment section. Just keep going. Just keep going. It's the best advice I could ever give to anyone, because I'm living proof. It doesn't matter what's thrown at you. It doesn't matter what, everything will fall before you, because you have the light of Christ and you're able to keep going. Just keep going. That's all. Just go. Because there's nothing else you could do. And a lot of people are in that mind, and there are people that are going the wrong way. They're going the opposite way. You will know them by their fruits. Okay? So you'll feel this. You'll feel like if people are moving with you, or if something is in alignment with you, it's feeding you. You're not feeling drained, but sometimes they go in you feel this pull. It's pulling me down. I feel terrible. I feel drained. A lot of you know this. So there could be energy vampires, people that suck the life force energy out of you. Or maybe your work, which is no longer work, it's a vocation. Maybe it's out of alignment for who you really are. I'm here to tell you, okay, what you do, that's why we have to change work, whatever it is going to be called in the future. I call it vocation. But if you go to work every day and you're not loving it, you have to fix it. You could make less money, but if you get your freedom back, if you're in alignment, it's worth so much more. It's worth so much more. And you have to really don't do things for money. Do things because you believe in yourself. Do it to gain as much freedom as you want. See, I don't look at this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Right? I'm so excited. Yeah. I got to make a live stream. Oh my God. I have to set up all this stuff. I can't wait. I have to write all these notes. I can't wait. I can't wait to write the lesson plan. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait. Do you feel this way? Am I speaking the truth? Smash the like button. In 2025, when you do things, that's the excitement you have to have. You got to do it. I got to be so excited to do it. I'm so thrilled to do it. Thrilled. If you wake up in the morning and you say, son of a, right? I have to do this at work. I have to go to work. I'm here to tell you, And you have to find a way. It's not an overnight thing. Regardless of what happens, say, to our channel, we go 2 million subscribers, right? Whatever might happen, right? Well, people will see that. But then, you know, they might not see all and everyone that's been part of this journey. That's the real life evidence. They don't see the trials and tribulations. They don't see the work. I'm here to tell you. People say, well, how am I supposed? You have to keep moving forward towards that. And it is going, and you have to do it for a sustained period of time. It's not going to change. It doesn't change. Just keep going. That's all you could do. There are things you're going to lose. There are distractions out there. Antagonistic energy, especially if you're on the ascension journey. Okay? A lot of you know it's a biblical time. A lot of you are witnessing the Jezebel spirit of confusion, right? Antagonistical energy. And they pop up. And there's a lot of beta males, right? You know the beta males out there? I've been seeing them lately. How you doing? Daddy's home, boy. They're gonna pop up, right? They're trying to distract you, right? Spirit of confusion, trying to confuse you. You got to wake up. You got to start seeing spirits. You got to start seeing energies. Don't go with the labels anymore. Start realizing this right now. How many people are seeing this? You know, this is a very powerful moment where I'm leaving this message. A lot of you have been feeling this power, this energy. You could hit the lightning bolts. Did you see the lightning bolts? Hit the Empire State Building, all those places. It's a powerful time of change. I don't question it anymore. When I see that antagonistic spirit, do you see antagonistic spirits? I know exactly what it is. I go right, I don't turn around, right? I've shared this many times. Here's another bit of advice. Never back down, double down. Write it down. Never back down, double down. It's one of the things you could write if you go to my sister's Etsy store, right? In the Our Everyday Lives, this is going to be your Bible at the end of the year. Write down the things, right? I can't explain it to you better, okay? You have to keep moving forward. And pen to paper, when you're bringing it into, it's the same thing that Tesla did. It's the same thing that Tesla did. You have to bring it into this reality. That's a major step. And I even, do things where I have to do it digitally first because I will forget it. Are you like me? I will forget it. I have to do it. I have to I have this idea. Here's another great piece of advice. When you have an idea, and even if you have to do it on your phone or whatever, write it down immediately. Okay, there's a few times I get all these ideas and it's like, I lost it. I have to write it down. Okay, you have to write these things down. And there are certain things, so you could have something like that, where, and you have to take out the best points. Simplify, write it down. You're going to see a lot of people out there, they're going to confuse you. Ooh, well, I'm ultra spiritual and you have to do, ooh. A lot of people are waking up to this. But on my journey, what has made me successful is I get to the basics, right? I simplify things. When it's complicated, it's not from God. When it's simple, so easy, right? Simple, then it comes from God. When God speaks to me, it comes in as a word or a phrase. How many people have experienced that on their journey? It's not a 2,000-page manifesto or whatever it is. That's confusion. You got to know this on your journey. You have to know it. You have to keep going. You can't worry about what you lose and who you lose. What do you have to do? You have a mission in life. You have a vocation. You're locked and loaded with God, and boom, you just keep going. Don't worry about the timing. It will be divine timing for anything, for everything. Okay? Know these things. Stay locked and loaded and keep going no matter what. People try to trick you, right? People are going to try to play with your emotions, right? Fear, guilt, and shame. A system, maybe a system that you worked for, try to put fear, guilt, and shame. Maybe a church, maybe a fake spiritual guru. How you doing? They put fear, guilt, and shame on their own people? Smash the like button if I'm speaking the truth right now. Smash the like. We are empowered. We are empowered like never before. The beautiful comments. I read all the comments. In 2025, everyone participate in the comment section. It builds the community. It helps the video. I really appreciate and I do read as many as possible, You got to be empowered. Simplify. Ready? On my journey, I identify there's fear, there's guilt, and there's shame. Get the heck out of my way. And now I got to just keep going. Just keep going, baby. Just keep going. That's what I have to do. I could do this all day. And not only could I do it all day, I could do it every day. 9 a.m. Eastern. Daily videos. Daily videos, yeah. Do you want daily videos? Please hit the subscribe button. I'm so grateful. Can you check if you're still subscribed too? Yeah. Please hit that subscribe button. It's going to be the greatest 2025. It's the greatest year. Okay? So I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And we're all creators, right? And my beautiful, powerful sister, if you didn't see that video, didn't she do a great job? Hey, shout out to my powerful, divine, feminine sister, right? And what I also learned from this, and I'm seeing this, a lot of people always look at certain relationships like it's a romantic relationship. A lot of people, which I'm taking from the comments, a lot of people deal with this with their maybe sister to sister, right? Brother to brother, like siblings, right? I'm so grateful on my journey to have such a wonderful sibling in my life. So, and I'm here to guide some of you through that as well. We all deal with something in our lives, right? So if you like this, just keep going. This is how I live my life. Okay? And my sister created this. So please check out my sister's Etsy store. You can get this shirt. The link is in the description. I appreciate each and every one of you. You have to use your creativity in 2025. Never back down. It's amazing what I've been seeing in the past few days. Right? When you see those lightning bolts, did you see those lightning bolts come crashing down? That was like Uncle Mike with his hammer. Boom! With the lightning. Never back down. People don't want you to birth something into this world. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. It's amazing. And I'm here to tell you, just look at them as tests. Look at it as confirmation. This is confirming to me that I'm on my right path. This is just the way. I know you get sad. You know, I like to love everyone too, but this is what I had to learn on my journey. It's done. I'll tell you a secret. It's done on purpose. How you doing? You knew I was coming. It's done on purpose. Daddy's home. Are you realizing this? Hit the stars. Hit the like button. Hit the targets. When you see these individuals, so on the channel page, I have a full video on monitoring spirits. You have to know this. I know this like boom, boom, boom. Oh, there it is. There it is. I move with laser pinpoint accuracy. I don't have to question anything. I know it. Every time you level up, every time you have to keep going. You have to bulldoze through. You have to keep going. You have to just keep going and keep going every single day. And that's the only reason why I'm here. I'm here because I had the inexhaustible belief in myself, and I went directly to God, and I have faith in God. And with you are going to co-create with God. I've set boundaries with God because none of us, I can't see. No one can see ahead. So that's my judgment, okay? Because we need to, there are certain things in life we are supposed to stop and quit, because it's like pushing against this solid wall and you might not get anywhere. That means that door is closed. You have to go elsewhere. So I know the bound. That helps me feel. Hit the like button if that resonates. So now I could feel my way through, because we're not allowed. It's the free will part of this game. You can't know exactly the future, but you can know the general direction. This is the greatest advice. This video is chock full of the greatest advice I have ever given. Please hit the favorites button on this. Come back to this video all year. Refer to this video all year. In 2025, we will become the person that we came here to be. Each and every one of us. There's a higher version of yourself. This is what true ascension is. Not unicorn and rainbow, not a bunch of nonsense. This is true ascension, kid. It's my honor to do this. It's my honor to do it. I keep getting these comments lately. Someone had to say it. I'm the one. Yeah, I'll say it. Because I have no fear. Because God is for me. So all these little scary things that go bump in the night, they dissipate. You're like Teflon. Be connected to God. That's the light of Christ. And I just keep going. I just keep going. I just keep going. And barrel roll through them all. It's really amazing what you're going to see out there. And it's like, I get it. You know, we all have our, you know, because we are, if you're resonating with this message, this channel, you're still tuned in all the way to this point, you probably are a warrior archetype. And that's what we are. It's one of the hardest things to do. You have to keep going. And what we're doing is course directing, just like God. Don't back down, double down. It'll be double. Ooh. And we have to, and what I try to show people is you have to live your life with balance. I live my life with balance. I incorporate all the energies, right? You can't live your life trying to fit into a matrix. And I shared that this energy theme is big this year. You cannot live your life walking on eggshells. You can't walk your life being scared. But once you have that foundation, that's what we've built here in this community. We've built a foundation over the last couple of years that is unshakable. It's unshakable. It's filled. If you're new to the channel, this community is filled with unconditional love. And the reason for it is the refinement. There was refinement that was done. Every time, all I need to do is focus on where we're going. Stay connected. And every time, I don't care about gaslighters, trolls, narcissists. We all deal with it. We all deal with it. Every single, you're not going to not. Okay, Mark Twain. Mark, if you don't want criticism, these are the trolls, these are the demons that are out there. Mark Twain. If you don't want this, do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. And then you won't have it. Because when you're raising your frequency, you're going to trigger the demons within that's out there. And instead of taking the journey with you, they'll do certain things to try to stop you. I will stop him. You ever see that? It's wild. It's wild. You're not a man, you're a boy. If you see the beta boys, you'll see the Jezebel spirits that are out there. I will stop him. This ain't my first rodeo. It's my honor to do this for this year. The chat is blowing up right now. How many people have seen that energy theme? Okay, I give great real-life evidence to what everyone experiences on their journey. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, to help us become the greatest version of ourselves. Let's get back into balance, people. Let's get back into alignment. Let's become the greatest version of ourselves in 2025 and beyond. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. The best there is. Never stop. Never give in. You don't stop. You don't give in. You just keep going. And when you do this, you find yourself on a brand new timeline. A brand new reality. It's the brand. Remember I told you the brand new timeline. That was a year ago. Look at where we are now. The brand new timeline. We did it, kid. We did it, kid. I love you all. Check out my sister's Etsy store. Very grateful for the support there. We have Facebook, TikTok, Patreon. The links are in the description. We have a brand new video up on Patreon. Post all day long on Facebook. I love our Facebook community. Shout outs to everyone. Boots on the ground. I love you all. And all the support is clicking the like, sharing the videos, get the message out there. Get the Our Everyday Lives message out there. Just keep going in 2025. Okay? Just keep going, kid. Be a warrior. Be a warrior. Don't turn around. Keep going. I love you all. Bye for now.